Hi there, it's Coach Joy. I am a coach in Northern California on Mindy's team, and I am a diamond coach on my way to two-star diamond, hopefully in the next year. Not hopefully, I am definitely going to two-star diamond, and then on my way to 5. So let me tell you a little bit about me and how I came about this business. And first I want to start with my family. So I'm a mom and a wife to an amazing firefighter named Thor. He's my god of thunder, and he truly fits his name. And I have 2 boys that I am totally in love with, and they are my life. I have a 14, almost 15-year-old next week son named Jenner, and I have a 12-year-old named Hans, who I'm waiting for right now. It's his last day of school. So excited. So they are my life. They are my #1 priority. I am a woman of God. I was raised in a Christian family. My dad is actually a retired pastor, and they live in Gulf Shores, Alabama. Very far away from me. I totally miss them. My dad is struggling with type 2 diabetes because he didn't take care of his health. He put his church life ahead of him all his life and let his health go. So that is one of the reasons that drives me to be the best I can be for my kids and my family. So I came into fitness through just having a baby. So I got married a little later in life and ended up having my son Jenner first, and I was working for Apple Computer at the time. I actually worked there 11 years, so I'm a high-tech little nerd at heart. That's why I love social media and I love iPhones and everything Apple. And I was a senior marketing manager for the education division. So I got to travel all over and see so many different opportunities that Apple afforded me, and made incredible money and loved the lifestyle when I was single and not married. And so then we got married in 1995 and had a baby a couple years later, and still working at Apple, and had my son in the Apple daycare center and would work crazy long hours. This was the days of Steve Jobs, as you recall, and we were required to be there on campus all times. And it just became so incredibly hard to balance being a mom and working for such an incredibly fast-paced high-tech company that required so much out of you. I mean, literally I was working 80 hours a week, if not more, and traveling and trying to manage being a mom. And it was one night on the way home on our long commute from Cupertino to where I live, which was usually 45 minutes to an hour and a half. I looked in my rearview mirror and I saw my little baby drinking out of a bottle, and it was like 7 p.m. and I thought, this is not the life that I want as a mom. I mean, I waited so long to have a baby that I knew that there was something better out there for me, and I knew that this was not going to be my destiny. As much as I love working for Apple, and I loved all the perks and the benefits of everything that came along with working for such an incredible company, I knew that I would have to create my own destiny. And so from there, I went into high-tech consulting and worked for all the high-tech giants, all doing it from home. So I worked for Sun and Palm and Cisco and Hewlett-Packard for a couple years, and I made even better money working on my own. I loved the fact that I could really call my shots and still be in the high-tech world. And that was all fine and good, but I still wanted a little bit more. I knew that the money was great and we were able to afford the lifestyle that we really enjoyed, and me being home with the kids was amazing. And then that high-tech consulting business dried up. As the economy started to falter, that's when all the contracts dried up. So I had actually been working out at a gym. Sorry, this is a long-winded video. I'll get shorter, I promise. And I was trying to get my body back after my baby, and one of the instructors came up to me and said, Joy, you're here all the time. Why don't you just get your certification? We need a spin instructor because ours is leaving. I said, cool. So I went online, and within that week I was taking a spin certification and got my spin instructor certificate, and the rest is history, really. I started working in a gym, in a ladies only gym, for a couple of years, teaching spin classes and group X classes. And I wanted to do even more. I wanted to take my women outside of the gym and like do spin classes outside. And I was just always a creative soul and always thinking a little bit outside the box in terms of how to make it more engaging. I was also the type of person that wanted to do more activities with the women. So I would organize events and workouts and things that our gym wouldn't technically allow us to do. It was then that I realized that I didn't really fit inside a box and I needed to be my own boss. So from there, I started Inspire Fitness Boot Camps, and that was 4 years ago. And I started with just some friends. I said, hey, come to the park, meet me. I'm trying out this new idea for a business. And from there, it grew into an amazing business that I love. So once I got wind of how fun it was to help and inspire other women, I knew that was my destiny. I knew that that's what I was born to do, just to help people. I had always been athletic, always loved working out and playing, basically. And to be able to combine my love of fitness with helping other women was, to me, the ultimate goal in life for my career. So I was actually trying to get in shape for a trip, and I found P90X. When I found P90X, I completely changed my body in 3 months. And it was then that I had no idea that P90X and Beachbody were the same. I mean, I hadn't any clue. In fact, some friends told me about P90X, and I think I probably ended up buying a copy. I'm not sure exactly how I got P90X. Regardless, I got in shape, and at the same time, I started finding Facebook. And somehow a coach friended me on Facebook. We started a conversation, and within a couple of months I decided, why not get a discount, since I'm a fitness person, and get a discount on fitness. So that's what I did. I became a coach not knowing anything about multi-level marketing and not knowing anything about this business. In hindsight, I wish I would have done my homework, seriously, because now I know a lot more about this business, a lot about placement. I'm just going to be honest with you. I was signed up with a coach that didn't work the business at all. In fact, she quit the business after a couple of years because that wasn't her passion, and good for her. She discovered that that wasn't what she really wanted to do. So with her leaving, I also discovered another unknown fact that I was totally naive to when I signed up, is that I was placed on her inside leg. And fortunately, I'm under Mindy now, which is awesome because I can learn from Mindy's leadership. Unfortunately, I'm still on the inside leg, which is a drag. Totally frustrated me, totally held me back for a while, and now I realize that if it's to be, it's up to me. So I am going to just keep my head down, keep growing my team. I have such an amazing team. I have a big team of women mostly, and some men, that are really starting to dig in and starting to take hold of this business. So my priorities are to, one, always take care of my family and to create a better life for my family. I won't sacrifice being here to pick up my kids every single day, making breakfast for them every single day. I won't give up family time. I will work my hardest. If you're a member on my team, and even if you're not a member on my team, I want to reach out to everyone just to help them and inspire people to get fit and healthy. So that, in a nutshell, is about me. I'm so sorry this is so long, and I hope you guys have an inspired day, and thanks for listening.